This is Lesson 7, Multiplying Fractions. Before we even get into any visuals, I want you to think about what you might have learned before if you learned about multiplying fractions. What you probably learned either from a teacher or from the textbook was to multiply two fractions, you multiply the numerators and you multiply the denominators. For example, if I was going to multiply 2/5 times 3/7, I would get 6/35. The next problem shows us 6/25 times 10/21. And we can see that we're going to multiply top times top and bottom times bottom and get 60/525. But then we need to reduce, recognizing that both numbers end in 0 or 5 and therefore can be divided by 5. We do that and get 12/105. Then we recognize that by adding the digits, both numbers can be divided by 3, and we divide by 3 top and bottom and get 4/35. But look at the numbers in that problem. Fairly large, 60/525. It'd be nice if we could make the numbers smaller before we even multiply. And that shows us something called canceling. Canceling really is a form of reducing. What we see, we have 6/25 times 10/21, and we look to see if there's a number that divides one numerator and one of the denominators. We see a 6 in one numerator, a 21 in the other denominator, and recognizing that we can divide by 3, we cancel. We divide 6 by 3 and 21 by 3, thus getting the 2 and the 7. We look at the other numerator and the other denominator, and we see that both can be divided by 5, and we do that. Okay? Now we multiply. So we save that step of swapping numerators or denominators and made the problem very simple. Now, can we always cancel? Of course not. Sometimes we can cancel both fractions, as we did here. Sometimes only one numerator and one denominator will cancel. And sometimes we cannot cancel at all. But let me say this. If we cancel completely, then the answer we get will not have to be reduced. If we cancel completely. Now, if you forget to cancel or you miss seeing someplace where you can cancel, that's not the end of the world. But you'll be working with larger numbers, and you'll have to check to see if you can reduce. So cancel when you can.